Light Skin, Dark Skin podcast. Your boy Sean Cotton.
It's Raheem Bellantine.
And we're back with a new podcast now. I had asked my followers on Say Cheese about 2 months ago, who was more influential to the youth, J.Cole or Chief Keef?
Come on. To the youth? If we talk about to the youth, and mind you, J. Cole is my favorite rapper of all time, probably him and Kanye. So, but to the youth, it'll be Chief Keef, just because it's easier to be him. It's easier to rap in his pattern, because a skilled artist like J. Cole, you actually have to have skill to emulate him. Chief Keef is real. He can't rap as good as J. Cole, and he's not really from the hood. I have to go with Chief Keef, but I have to say Chief. It's almost kind of hard, because I think he might be the most influential rapper in the past 5 years, since Soulja Boy maybe.
Yeah.
So I have to say Chief.
I feel like Chief. If J. Cole told us to do something, told the youth to do something, and Chief Keef told the youth to do something, I mean, I feel like more people would follow Chief Keef's footsteps. I feel like you could go to the hood, in any city in America, and you could ask the youth, the young black guys who live in poverty, to quote you some J. Cole lyrics, and I don't think they would know any. I don't think the black youth listens to J. Cole at all.
See, that's the key. But see, the key word is youth. The youth
right.
Just remember, being young, we're dumb. Like, anything somebody says, you will do. Like, your role model when you was young is not the same role model when you're older.
That's
who has more influence on the world right now. I think J. Cole. I think more people listen, and that's a fact. J. Cole. I think more people listen.
Of
to J.
course.
Cole.
I mean, come on. I mean, I can't argue with that.
But that's what I'm saying. We just talk about influential.
I feel like. I mean, come on, man. J. Cole is going platinum in a month. I mean, that's Jake. I mean, and Chief Keef. I don't think he ever went. I think Don't Like just went platinum 5 years later in March this year. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that I feel like us black America, the culture, I feel like J. Cole doesn't touch black people. Those people that are making him go platinum are white folks.
No, fuck no. The people that make J. Cole go platinum is definitely not white folks. It's definitely the college, biracial, the woke people of America. I think it's black people, but it's a different spectrum of black people. It's the people that actually think. If you look at Chief Keef, it's easy to go show your 30 and show drugs on the internet, or do your thing. That's an easy thing to do. But
right.
For J. Cole to say, "Oh, I'm biracial. My mom is white. My dad is black. I have no dad. Had a stepdad. My mom was on drugs." You know what I'm saying? He's lived the Chief Keef lifestyle, but he's putting it in a more poetic way, and it's easy to rock your hair with dreads. If we're talking about it in that sense, like I said, the Chief Keef, but way more people listen to J. Cole. As you grow older, you're gonna appreciate J. Cole way more. I'm not a Chief Keef fan. I'm from Chicago, like whatever. But I love J. Cole. I love his message. Since I first heard him, he don't have no in the club. That's what I'm saying. It's an in the club type of thing.
I feel like when Tupac was out, he was poetic. He wasn't as God gifted musically as J. Cole is. But I feel like when Tupac was out, everybody wanted to be like Tupac. Everybody. Even Wayne said it. Even Wayne said it when I was younger. I got this shit tatted on my belly button because Tupac had Thug Life. I don't feel like none of these guys want to be J. Cole. And that's just. Go ahead.
That goes to what I'm saying. And Tupac is a rare breed, because Tupac can can be soft spoken and speak for the women and and then he can say, "I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass in the face." That's Tupac. If J. Cole doesn't have that gangster thug side of, because we can check his street cred. He went to college. He was on the debate team type shit. He was a class president. He came from this poverty stricken and became a man. He is married. He is, in a relationship with his bitch, not cheating on the tabloids and stuff like that. Chief Keef is getting in trouble every fucking day. Weed charge, this is his homeboys is gangsters, his homeboys is thugs.
Yeah.
It's easy to be there. I think the people that Keef influenced will eventually cross over to be J. Cole fans, and eventually we could say J. Cole is the leader of the generation, him and Kendrick Lamar per se, and the youth, of course, the Chief Keef hands down because they're dumb. They don't.
I'm not gonna say they're dumb, but
come on, man.
I feel like nah. I feel like a lot of Chief Keef fans, and okay, you're pointing out all the negatives about Chief Keef, but let's point out the positives. Chief Keef made a lot of people get out of the streets and get in the studio because they're like, damn, if Chief Keef can do it, maybe I can stop doing this shit in the street. Maybe I can become a rapper or do something positive because Chief Keef didn't have a way out. He was pointing guns at police at the age of 13, 14. So Chief Keef isn't only a thug or a bad negative. He's a bad influence for the youth. But Chief Keef also showed that there is a way out if you stay and keep your, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you look at it that perspective, yes, like I said, it's the stuff that his biggest influence is. I'm not gonna say he made niggas get dreads, but say you go to an interview with dreads. Oh man, this nigga like here like Chief Keef, or he's like them Chicago cats, or he's like this, he's like that. He's influenced, and not all influences are good. I'm gonna ask you this question. Like I said before the biggest influence was Soulja Boy. Do you listen to Soulja Boy right now, like you did in 2000, 2001, 2000, whatever? Do you listen to him the same way?
No.
Eventually, you grow up out of that shit, and that's why I said the answer is Chief Keef, because the question was the youth. But if we talk about overall influence, I think right behind maybe Kendrick Lamar, or even before Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole is speaking for our culture in general, like a Colin Kaepernick. He's like a Colin Kaepernick of hip hop.
Yeah.
J. Cole speaks. He's like a vessel running through our, like when something bad happens to. I never heard Chief Keef talk about what happened with Eric Gardner or the police brutality and stuff like that. But as an influence on this hip hop game, in this hip hop culture, it's Chief Keef hands down. But he'd never be able to touch Cole in an overall sense. Me personally, like, you know what I'm saying, numbers, touching the people, and inspiring. Like, you can't tell me Chief Keef is inspiring to you. Maybe to go kill somebody, but not to go get no bread. He doesn't even have that business mentality or that even that Nipsey Hussle type of motivation to go. And
I feel like he got on at such a young age, but as far as business savvy, he really is a creative guy. I mean, the Glow Gang, that whole movement, he had the Glow Gang jackets and the emojis, and he's so. I mean, this is just little shit. I'm not saying he's Nipsey Hussle or Jay-Z, but Chief Keef has done a lot, bro. He has done a lot. He's a big influence for a lot of people who's doing their thing, bro. That a lot of these young niggas that's out right now are from Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? He gave a lot of people hope, and a lot of these rappers right now are feeding their family because they grew up watching Chief Keef. That's all I'm saying.
I think you're right, but I think Chief Keef, I think he influences the wrong message. He's influenced nonetheless, but he's influencing the wrong message sometimes. And I fuck with Chief Keef music. But
when you're from Chicago, when you're from South Chicago, and that's all you see, that's really all you know.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. It's just the fact is, eventually, as the youth grow and they experience going to jail and seeing that some of this stuff not right,
that's just not cool.
And then eventually they go listen to J. Cole because we're not listening to the same music that we're not listening to Bow Wow. Bow Wow was No Homo it was cute to dance to Bow Wow when we was little, you know what I'm saying, and jam Bow Wow. But eventually as we got older, we was like, yo, this bitch not cute. We not doing this biggity balance shit. We gonna fuck these hoes, and that's where that teenage Chief Keef stuff coming. And eventually it's like, yo, it's about love yours, and it's about that. But the youth for sure is Chief Keef, hands down. You know
but nobody wants to be like J. Cole though. Can we agree to that? Nobody wants to look like him. Nobody wants to dress like him. Rappers still aren't even rapping like J. Cole. Let's keep it a bean. Rappers still aren't, bro. Nobody wants to be like fucking J. Cole, bro. Nobody.
But that's a good thing. J. Cole's a one-on-one. You feel what I'm saying? J. Cole.
Nah, it's too easy to look like J. Cole.
I'm finna
bro, if anybody could, bro, it's not hard to rap like J. Cole, bro. It's not hard to rap like this. It's not.
You're right, but I'm more right. You feel what I'm saying? J. Cole at the end of the day is way more influential. Just for the culture, period, man. I think J. Cole fuck around being history booked in about 10 years later.
Bro, I'm not arguing that at all. I'm just, of course, he's done a lot musically. He done a lot for the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a real creative guy. Talent concerts. He makes sure he visits his fans that are sick. You know, he writes letters. Like, that shit's cool. I'm not taking away from that,
and Keef might push his fans and be like, yo, get the fuck up. Yo, bro, I'm sipping my lean. Can you leave me the fuck alone? Like, he might show up late to concerts. It's
definitely.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Chief Keef has a huge cult following for the wrong reasons. But he's still way more influential because it's easy to be I don't want to call him a not shit nigga, but it's easy to be a poor example for a human being than it is to be a great example for a human being, and it's hard to be a carbon copy of somebody that's so great as J. Cole, and that is all I think. And this is not me. It is me bashing Chief Keef, and I didn't want to, but like I said, I fuck with Chief Keef music. But you gotta look at Chief Keef is Gucci Man before he went to jail, and J. Cole is Gucci Man after he went to jail. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely. Y'all let us know what y'all think, man. Who's more influential to youth? I mean, and I don't even want to just say the youth, black culture. Who's more influential to you? J. Cole, Chief Keef? Comment below.